In today's video, I'm going to give you my top 4 plugins that I use in After Effects that have completely transformed my workflow. These aren't just nice to have, these are absolute game changers. Now let's divide these into 2 sections. The first one, which we leave until the end, is plugins that are generally used for aesthetic and creativity stuff. And the second one is all about speeding up the process and making sure we have a clean and time-efficient workflow, which leads us to our first plugin, Workflow. Now, Workflow is a lifesaver for me, and I use it in every single project on a daily basis, especially this one feature that I'm going to show you right now. So I have my laptop here with After Effects open, and now I'm going to show you Workflow. So let's start by making a comp right here, just so you can work with. And as you can see, I have it open here. You can create new text layers like this. Obviously, like it's a text layer, so you can change everything. You can create solids, null objects, and you can even like pre-comp these. So that's what I use it the most for, which is pre-comping layers. So now let's talk about the feature that I use basically every day in every project, which is this one. Let's first delete this layer and let's go back to here. Obviously, so and it's called like place in point and place out point. So for example, when you're copying like a layer from another composition to this composition, it's sometimes like it can copy like outside the comp. So you can have like no way to like bring it to your timeline. So with that, you can use Workflow. So we just select the layer and we go to like in point and bam, it's just right there. And obviously you can do it with the out point as well. So you just select place out point and it selects it to the out point right here, which really saves me a lot of time. So I basically use it like every day. And now let's go to the next plugin. Now number 2 is FX Console by Video Copilot, and it's free. Yes, it's free. And trust me when I say this, it will change the way you work in After Effects completely. Instead of going to endless menus and trying to find like the right tab, you just press the hotkey, which I have it into like command space. So you just type in the effect that you want with your layer selected and bam, that's it. You just instantly apply that effect. You need to export a frame from your timeline. Well, now you can save a high-res PNG from your viewport with full transparency. This plugin is all about speed and precision. So now let me show you how FX Console works. So we're gonna go here. For example, for this text layer, let's just hit the shortcut and you can search any effects you want. So for example, we're gonna do deep glow, which we will cover later in this video. And there you go. And obviously you can like apply multiple effects as usual. So let's do curves for this one. We can do like brightness and contrast. Like you can do so much with this plugin. Now let me show you how you can export this frame right here. So you don't need to select it, obviously. Just go ahead, command space, that is a hotkey that I set, and you hit this export and you save it as a PNG or JPEG. Or you can just copy it to clipboard. Now let's talk about the aesthetic and creativity plugins, which this one can be actually placed in both categories, which is time efficiency and aesthetic and creativity, which is Mr. Horse. I use this basically on every project. I use this to do my like text animation. I use this to do my like PNG or icons animation. And the best part is I'm only using like 20% of this plugin. This plugin has so much more to offer, which is like sound effects. It has like transitions and overlays and assets, like animated assets like arrows and stuff like that. So basically, if you want to create smooth and crisp animations without having to spend like hours in keyframing and going to the editor's graph, this plugin is definitely for you. It's such a time saver. It's packed with pre-built motion presets and sound effects and transitions that you can apply straight to your timeline. And the best part is you can actually customize these presets to fit your project style. And now let's talk about Mr. Horse Animation Composer. So let me open this up right here. Let me just have it in a separate window so you can see. So to apply this, they have like a starter pack with a bunch of animations that you can use for your text, for your PNG, and you have specific animations for text as well. And they have like a starter pre-comps, which is like has like transitions and like arrows and stuff like that, elements. And they have like sound effects as well, which they have sound effects as well that you can apply to your comp. But I like to use it mostly for these animations and like for text and everything. So let's start with that. Let me just put this here so you can see. So for example, let's do this flip animation here. And you can just like select it and have it in. So it starts from the start of the layer and you can have it out, obviously out, so, or both. I like to do in and like convert it to 3D, obviously, so it works. And as you can see, it's that easy. And you can like tweak it and tweak the angle, the number of bounces when it's bounced. And you can add like this text animation thing right here. So you can see here, this will take like probably like 10 to 15 minutes to make it on your own. And we just did it with one click. So it saves a lot of time. And now lastly, Deep Glow. And honestly, I don't think I can go a day without Deep Glow. It is, however, a paid plugin, but for me, honestly, it's definitely worth it. Now let's talk about Deep Glow. And let's set a Deep Glow effect on this one. And as you can see, like it's so smooth. You can just set it to like 06. It creates such a smooth glow around your text or your subject. And let's just compare this. We have this, and let me just duplicate this text layer, put this, and let's put the normal glow here. So with this one, let's add the normal glow. And as you can see, you have to like do so much to get something even remotely close to this, which is not even close. So as you can see, like with tweaking and everything, you can never like get close to it. So this is the normal glow, and this is Deep Glow. As you can see, it's such a night and day difference. And there you have it, my top 4 plugins that I use on a daily basis on After Effects. Deep Glow for cinematic lighting and buttery smooth glows around your subject. Workflow, which helped me stay efficient with my time by creating comps and pre-comping layers, solids and text layers and shapes. And FX Console, which for ultimate efficiency, obviously. And lastly, Mr. Horse Animation Composer, which helps me create those stunning, quick and easy animations. Now trust me, you're gonna save so much time by downloading these plugins, especially FX Console and Mr. Horse Animation Composer, which are both free, obviously, so you can download them for free right now. Now, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and let me know in the comments what you want to see next, and peace.